Hey everybody, Roland Smith here, Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance. Got you with me coming off the trap line down the Rutted Ridge. They usually call it Slicky Ridge, but it's the Rutted Ridge now. But had an awesome day out on the trap line doing pre-season dirt holes. Doing a lot of scouting today. Been a good day. Made a slew of mini videos, 4 and 5 minute quick videos. If I can, I'll post them directly on the group page. If I can't, I'll post them on YouTube, then I'll switch them over to Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance group page. But right now I want to talk to you about health issues and being aware. Now first of all, before I get into it, I'm no doctor. I'm no professional. I know how I feel. And I want to talk to you just the way I feel. Been wanting to make this video for a while. Just really didn't know how to go about it. So here it is. About 5 or 6 years ago, I would take spells. Old timer calls it spells. What kind of spells? I'd get real weak, sweaty, dizzy, nervous, anxious, shake and tremble. My sugar was dropping. Didn't know it. So about a year or so ago, I went to the doctor, done some tests, and I'm hypoglycemic. Old timers say you spill your sugar. I spill my sugar. And let me tell you about hypoglycemia. It's a killer. It's not a joke. It's not a laughing matter. Now, I don't know if you've got the same symptoms, the same issues. I don't know. Maybe somebody you travel with has hypoglycemia, and you need to know how to handle that. I'm telling you, I know for firsthand and from experience. Speaking in which, my wife's Uncle Thomas, he had hypoglycemia. When they got to him, he had been trying to eat a cracker to get his sugar level back up. It was too late. Mother-in-law, a few months back, I called her on the phone. She answered the phone. I couldn't understand a thing she was saying. Just couldn't understand her. I knew what was going on. She was taking a spell. So I broke run. Got over there. You talking about a fella putting the orange juice in the peanut butter to a person. I actually overdid it. But I know when you go so far down, you can't swallow. You pass out, you can hear, but that's it. You can't respond. I carry this. Glucose gel. They sell it in tablet form. My advice, don't even fool with the tablets. Because once you get to a certain point in your symptoms, you can't chew and swallow. You can rip this open, squirt this in my mouth and under my tongue. It'll go directly to my bloodstream. If you don't want to buy this, run by McDonald's or Dairy Queen or wherever and get you some packs of jelly. Keep in your pack. And if your partner, your buddy, your friend over here says, man, I'm taking a spell, I'm getting sick, you know what to do. Now my advice to you is whoever you run with. I run with Sonny Collins, some of them boys, Russell Smith, John Cotter. They know where to find this in my pack. Because time is of the essence. I go down, you don't need to be digging through my whole pack or my trap basket to find this. You need to know where it's at. And you need to give me this. I believe Sonny Collins' granddaughter, Tylen, I believe she's got hypoglycemia. Maybe not as bad, maybe worse than mine, I don't know. I just know that you have to solve the symptoms before it gets too bad. Now some people say, oh, your blood sugar 140, 150 is good, 130, 120. I feel like a brand new man if mine's about 180. And when mine hits 60, I'm going down. I'm going down. Passed out one time, and when I come to myself, I just did get just about 4 or 5 sups of Melliella in me before I went out. And when I come to myself, wife checked my sugar, it was in the 40s. When I hit 80, I can feel it coming on. In just a matter of minutes from 80, spiral. Now I know I like to act a fool and cut up, and I'm a big cut up, and I'm a big tee-hee, ha-ha, and a snigger giggle, and I make fun of myself and everybody else around me. But when it comes to being aware and knowing your health issues with somebody that's with you, you can help them out. Be a sad thing, me and you're cruising around in the mountains, and I say, I'm getting sick, I'm going down. And you don't know what to do for me. And you watch me leave here. It will make you leave this planet, I'm telling you. For instance, one night I woke up and my sugar was dropping. Woke up, made it to the bathroom, and I could feel it coming on. And I turned on the sink and put a little water on my face, try to get a hold of myself, try to get to myself. I said, if I can make it to the bed, I'll be all right. The last thing I remember was I was turning by the washer and dryer. And I woke up between the TV and the coffee table and the floor. And I could hear my wife screaming. I could hear her. Couldn't do nothing about it, but I could hear her. When she checked it, it was in the 40s. Hypoglycemia is a real deal. If you've got hypoglycemia, if you don't have hypoglycemia, buy some of this, keep it in your pack. Somebody in the crowd may have hypoglycemia. You're traveling with me, never traveled with before. Bob passed out over here. What's wrong with him? But he's got hypoglycemia. If you got anything to give him, no. You've got something. Now they make it in pill form. Don't buy the pills because you have to chew them up. Take you forever to get it in your system. And if you don't want to buy this, go buy Dairy Queen, go buy McDonald's. Pick you up 5 or 6, 7 packs of jelly. Give them this under the tongue and in their mouth. It'll go to the bloodstream. It'll bring them back to life. I'm going to tell you something there. When you take a spell like that, when your sugar drops out bad, that you pass out, it's 3 or 4 days getting over it. You're weak. You are weak 3 or 4 days. I know from experience. It takes a while to get over. But the preventative maintenance of it all, and I have trouble with it still, is to eat 4 and 5 little meals a day. Carbs. Won't hurt you to drink a Melliella a day or every 2 days. A little glass of pop with your meal. But preventative maintenance will solve a whole lot of problems with hypoglycemia. I can't talk about any other health issue other than joints, knees and ankles and tendons, but I can talk about hypoglycemia because I've been there, done that. And I've been on the trail before and took spells and had to stop and wolf food down, eat like a madman, trying to get my sugar back up, and I've sat there for a while. I'm telling you, I've been there, done that. So preventative maintenance is the key to combating hypoglycemia. Now, if you travel with somebody that's got it, they may not know they have it. I didn't know I had it for a long time. Your buddy's cousin may have it. Keep some of this on you. Glucose jail. They go down, they get sick, they get weak. Rip it open. Tell them to chew on that, suck on that. Squeeze that out in their mouth. If they passed out, you can squeeze it under their tongue. Just a little bit at a time. And get it in their bloodstream. And the other piece of advice is to let everybody know that you travel with where you keep this stuff. Now I keep this. Sonny knows where to look for this at. Fellas that I travel with regular, they know where I keep this at. I keep it right in my hip belt on my pack. I keep it where they don't have to tear my pack open to try to find it. They can get to it and get me some help. Get me upright where I can swallow and soak a mellow yellow down. I keep food I keep cheese crackers. I keep cheese crackers, power bars, and a mellow yellow in my trap basket with me at all times. I keep my food in a clean, sealed up peanut butter jar. That way if I get back here and I get sick, I got honey buns. Look at this. I get sick, I can stop and get my sugar back up. You can feel it. If you've got it, you can feel it coming on. That's just a little bit of advice from me and Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance. Be aware of the health issues that your buddies have, whether it be a heart condition, hypoglycemia, a torn tendon, whatever. Make preparations and plans combating the situation and avoid any catastrophes. It'd be a bad deal. If you didn't know I had hypoglycemia and I didn't never tell you, and me and you was up in the mountains doing a big hike and I got sick and got down and passed out, you couldn't help me a bit more than nothing. You wouldn't know what to do for me. You wouldn't have a clue what to do for me. And I'm just talking the way I feel. I'm no doctor, but I know how I feel and I know what works. I got families that's doctors. Amber, Peace, Michelle, Craig, they helped me. They helped me with this. But I'm telling you, just a piece of advice. Know your buddy's health issues and their situations of their body. They may have hypoglycemia and you not even know it. It don't hurt to have this on you anyway. I mean, it don't weigh nothing. And when they get sick and go down, you can administer and help them. This is Roland Smith, Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance. I hope you've got some information today, and I hope I've helped you in some way to better your outing out in nature. Go farther, stay longer. I'll catch you out in the field.